That's the hydro. It's pretty serious. What do you think of this amazing craftsmanship?
Those are pretty good.
It's colossal.
Did you just bend this flat bar steel?
Yeah, we heated it up with the torch.
Yep.
And just bent it.
So I was almost about to pull it. Shit.
It's fine. It locks both wheels, so it's really predictable.
What is this, like A36 steel?
I guess so. It's heavy as hell.
That would be.
It's so heavy, but it helps you in this situation because we don't have assisted like you do with your regular brake, right? So it's not enough to lock the brakes by itself because of drum brakes in the back. It's not rotors, otherwise it'd be like on Frankie, it locks hardcore, no problem. You just touch it, it
yeah,
locks.
because they're disc.
Yeah, this, it does lock, but you do need to get it right. It took me a lot of time to tune this so that the catching point is like almost immediate. Because, and as you can see, I had to go for extra length, not because I need to, or rather not because I want to, but because I need to, because I need that for leverage.
Extra length, like I understand. Yeah. Look at that. Is that a Bora?
You want to get that sweet Bora?
That is a Bora, I believe.
Is it actually? No, it's just an Audi A4, man. And that's a 3-liter too.
A4 3-liter Quattro. I actually really wanted one of these. Well, the previous, the B5.
I don't like this one.
It's a bit chubby, like roundy.
B5 was beautiful because it was such a right size. It looked gorgeous. It was grounded. This thing is an elephant. Look at it.
Yeah, it's massive.
I think the newer ones look okay again, but like this generation was a complete fail. And I love how they went 2-liter and then back to 1.8.
It's actually such a pain in the butt to figure out which 1.8 you have from VW and Audi, because there is like mid-generation they will have switched something. It's like, did you have the wet block? Do you have, like, even in a Audi TT, there's like multiple 1.8s that they used, and you have to like try to figure out based on which year, or I don't know, I guess maybe VW guys know better.
By the way, here's ratios. We're going 70 at the moment. Yeah, 5th gear, 2,000 RPMs.
Yeah, I was already at 22. What was I at? Maybe almost over
4th. So you're going what, like 60?
I was going 60, but I was already at over 2,000 in 5th, I think.
60, we're at 2K in 4th.
Yeah, I was not doing that. No way. And
I go 5th, and you're looking at 1,500. 1,600 RPMs.
That's ridiculous. I have shorter gears than you. I don't know what Mazda was thinking.
3rd gear? 3,100.
I'd be at
2nd gear? 4,500.
Careful.
Open diff, winter tires, front wheel drive. We're not going anywhere. This is the least exciting you could have.
It's the passenger seat thing, man.
Oh no, I know.
I actually I realized I'm pretty confident, which is the wrong word probably to use, on the road, but I can only imagine like being in the passenger seat of my car and then seeing that traction light and everything go off.
Oh no, I was chilling. I also have a relatively low car and front lip.
Don't make me have to walk home and tow you up.
Your feet are cold?
Oh yes.
That'll happen.
Careful, careful, careful. Please be careful.
You're fine.
Oh my god. I can't handle this. This is an astonishing amount of snow for Mexico. I think it's record-breaking snowfall. This is a very stiff ride.
Insane.
Oh.
Man, the other day I had to leave for work in the morning before they plow the street. I plowed the street.
Nice, with the lip.
Oh my god. I don't know, I'm impressed. Like, that's pretty durable. You want to film this? Alright, we're gonna go small angle.
Super, super careful here. Oh, when you lock it and then it bounces, like it's crazy. Hold it, let go, let go, let go. I seriously can't believe that you're holding this like this. Careful. It is so unnerving being in a passenger seat. That's actually pretty smooth.
It's so slow motion. But yeah, because you're locking both wheels. It's kind of like welded diff.
You're just dragging, yeah.
Like, it's the same. It's very predictable because it's on snow. It's good practice. Like, kids, if you're out there and you want to learn how to drift, this is how you start. Wait for some nice snow. If you have a nice parking lot where, you know, it's not monitored with cameras and there's no chance of cops showing up on you.
Back in the day, and at least I've heard enough from people that it was acceptable to, like, that's what you did with your parents. Like, they took you to learn defensive driving in snow and ice. These are the terrible, bad cambered corners. You'd have to really slow her down. They're like on a weird angle. and the water does not drain off of them, so they just get all icy, and you end up understeering. There's
a beautiful bridge over there.
It is. I think that's Makeout Creek.
Is it?
Yes, that's the bridge for Makeout Creek.
It was not beautiful, by the way. It looked like a dump. You know, out in the big city of Waterloo.
Which is a flight away. How much was cargo to like ship your Hyundai via cargo to Mexico for this video? That is what I would love to have like as my winter daily is a horse.
Why not a snowmobile?
No, I'd probably still do the horse.
Oh, I was going to ask you. So in the new episode of Grand Tour, they reviewed the M4 GTS.
Yes.
What is water injection?
Here's my best guess.
So this is what maybe water injection is. So your best guess of what water injection is?
The engine is direct injected. So the fuel is being actually injected right into the cylinder, not ahead into the manifold or whatever it's called, a plenum or something. So I'm assuming is what they're doing is high pressure water injection, which would turn out into like a mist. It's it's got to affect two things. One, exothermic reaction. So as that water gets injected, it turns into some kind of like a mist, almost steam under the high heat and pressure. It's going to absorb heat. They're clearly dicking around with the pressure, and I bet you it is being sprayed lightly into the plenums. I'm pretty sure that's what happens underwater meth. Never done that. Was always told not to. That was actually the second speech they'd give you back in school. It was like,
don't do meth.
Don't do meth. Don't do LSD. And sniffing nitrous. That's bad too.
Alcohol is also bad.
Actually, what the worst thing is ethanol and all the ethanol that we put in our gasoline. Number one, old cars, although they say it's safe to run like ethanol fuel or like a mix, like 10 or 15% ethanol in your fuel, it's not gonna blow the engine, but it definitely isn't the best. The car was never meant to have touched it. E85, like when guys with Subarus or whatever, Fords, and they mod them to run straight E85, it has a higher octane rating, so I think it'll end up burning either hotter or cooler. I forget how that works. You'll be able to increase your ignition timing, get a few more ponies out of it. However, 1 liter of E85 has way less energy capacity than a liter of just straight gasoline. So you actually get worse gas mileage. If it's like, I think if it's 10 to 15% ethanol in your fuel, you should see like 4% less energy capacity, which is why you'll get shit mileage in the winter, because our fuel is full of ethanol.
You want to see the world's slowest roundabout drift?
I actually think this is, you ever been in parking lots where they say like speed limit is 10? Does your speedometer even have a 10 symbol on it? Mine doesn't even have a notch for it. Especially my old Miata, I think it starts at 30 kilometers an hour, and I couldn't safely say I'm doing 10 kilometers an hour in a parking lot.
Not sure how much of this you will see. Should be all right. This is our disassembly. And that's how you go incognito. That way you won't be bothered by the police.